Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Fikri Kamal, and this is my friend Andi, Desta, Syafitri, and we are from Group 3. Thank you for taking the time to be here today, and we're very excited to present to you about effective communication skills. I hope this session will be both informative and engaging for all of us. So, without any further ado, let's get started.
What is communication? Communication is the process of conveying and exchanging information, ideas, or feelings between two or more parties, either verbally, orally, or in writing, or non-verbally, body language, facial expression, and tone of voice. The main purpose of communication is to create a shared understanding so that the message delivered can be received and understood well by the reception. Next, types of communication. Number one, verbal communication. Verbal communication is a form of communication that uses words either orally or in writing. Verbal communication relies heavily on word choice, sentence structure, and language style. Number, example number one, oral. Occurs through direct conversation, presentation, speeches, discussion, interview, and the like. Number two, example writing includes email, text message, letters, reports, articles, and other documents. Next, number two, nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication is the delivery of message without using words, but through movements and expressions. Nonverbal communication often conveys emotion, and attitudes that are not expressed directly. Example number one, body language. Example, posture, standing or sitting. Number two, eye contact. Number three, gestures, hand or head movement. Number four, face expression. Example, smiles, frowns. Next, visual communication. Visual communication uses visual elements to convey information or message quickly and attractively. Visuals are very effective in explaining complex concepts in a way that is easier to understand. Example number one, infographics. Number two, diagrams or cards. Number three, symbols and icons. Number four, image, graphs, and videos. Next, digital communication. Digital communication is an interaction that takes place through electronic media and digital platforms. Digital communication allows for fast, real-time, and cross-location messaging. Example number one, chat or instant messaging. Example WhatsApp, Telegram. Number two, social media. Example Instagram, Twitter, X, Facebook. Number three, video conferencing. Example Zoom, Google Meet. Number four, discussion forums and emails.
The next one is effective communication. Effective communication is the process of delivering a message that successfully achieves its purpose, namely when the recipient understands the contents of the message according to the sender's intent. This means that not only is the message delivered, but it is also understood correctly so that it can encourage the expected response or action. Effective communication is about more than just exchanging information. It's about understanding the emotion and intention behind the information, as well as being able to clearly convey a message. You need to also listen in a way that gains the full meaning of what's being said and makes the other person feel heard and understood. Here is the characteristic of effective communication. First one, you have to be clear and unambiguous. Next, you have to be relevant to communication objectives and received and understood by the recipient. And last one is generating appropriate feedback. We also gave you some tips for improving your communication skills. First one is self trouble, which is you have to understand what's stopping you from communicating well, such as stress and out of control emotion, lack of focus, inconsistent body language, and negative body language. Next is a listener. You have to become an active listener. When communicating with others, we often focus on what we should say. However, effective communication is less about talking and more about listening. Listening well means not just understanding the words of the or the information being communicated, but also understanding the emotion that the speaker is trying to convey. Third one is nonverbal signals. Pay attention to nonverbal signals. The way you look, listen, move, and react to another person will tell them more about how you're feeling than words alone ever can. Nonverbal communication or body language includes facial expression, body movement and gestures, eye contact, posture, the tone of your voice, and even your muscle tension and breathing. Last one is stress. You have to keep stress in check. If you can quickly relieve stress and return to a calm state, you not only avoid such regrets, but in many cases, you'll also help to calm the other person as well. It's only when you're in a calm, relaxed state that you'll be able to know whether the situation requires a response or whether the other person's signals indicate it would be better to remain silent. As for the conclusion, effective communication involves not just delivering a message but ensuring it is clearly understood by the receiver. It highlights four types of communication: verbal, nonverbal, visual, and digital. To improve communication skills, one should identify personal barriers, practice active listening, pay attention to nonverbal cues, and manage stress effectively. And that brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for your attention and time. We hope the information we shared was helpful and gave you a clearer understanding of effective communication skills. If you have any questions or feedback, we'd be happy to hear them. Once again, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.